In the vast, silent vacuum of a machine no bigger than a city bus, a droplet of molten tin hurtles at 50 meters per second. A high-power CO2 laser strikes it twice, instantly vaporizing the tin into a plasma, generating light at an impossible 13.5 nanometer wavelength. This light then reflects off mirrors crafted to an atomic flatness, where the largest imperfection is less than the size of a single atom. This isn't science fiction. This is extreme ultraviolet lithography, happening now inside a single factory in Veldhoven, Netherlands. If this factory, ASML, were to halt operations, economists estimate global GDP would plummet by 5% within a year. Every connected device, every cloud server, every AI model relies on this singular, improbable choke point. The system is designed to break if Veldhoven goes dark. In the mid-1990s, the future of microchip manufacturing split down two radically different paths. Major players Canon and Nikon doubled down on immersion lithography, a refined process using water to bend 193 nanometer light. It was an evolutionary step, a safer bet. ASML, then a fledgling company, placed a multi-billion-dollar bet on a technology virtually everyone else deemed physically impossible: EUV. EUV light is absorbed by literally everything, even air and glass. It demanded an entirely new paradigm: manufacturing in an absolute vacuum. Intel, AMD, and Samsung engineers openly voiced their skepticism. They simply did not believe ASML could overcome the fundamental physics. For years, ASML bled cash, pushing against the perceived limits of engineering. By 2012, ASML was teetering on the edge of insolvency. Developing EUV had become an insatiable money pit, demanding more capital than the company could generate. They made a cutthroat decision. They would force their own future clients to fund their survival. ASML launched its Customer Co-Investment Program. Intel poured $4.1 billion into ASML, acquiring a 15% stake. TSMC invested $1.4 billion for 5%. Samsung committed $975 million for 3%. This wasn't just investment, it was a pact. The very companies that would become utterly reliant on ASML for their most advanced chips were now financing the monopoly that would later control their destiny. It created a cartel of codependency, ensuring ASML's survival by intertwining it with the titans of the chip industry. The result of that gamble is the TwinScan EXE High-NA EUV machine. It costs a staggering $350 million per unit. Weighing 180 metric tons, this machine is not simply shipped, it is orchestrated. Transporting a single unit requires 3 fully loaded Boeing 747 cargo planes, 40 additional freight containers, and a dedicated team of 250 specialized ASML engineers. These engineers don't just deliver the machine, they live on-site, spending 6 months calibrating and installing the labyrinthine system. ASML doesn't just sell the hardware, they own the keys to the kingdom. Every machine is equipped with proprietary software that constantly monitors its operation. If a machine detects unauthorized components, or if it is physically moved without ASML's explicit digital permission, it bricks itself. Billions of dollars of cutting-edge technology transform into inert blocks of steel. This isn't a customer relationship, it's operational colonization. While ASML was perfecting its impossible light, a different kind of revolution was brewing in Taiwan. In 1987, Morris Chang founded the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, with a radical, untested business model. Before TSMC, chip companies were integrated device manufacturers, or IDMs. They designed and manufactured their own chips. Chang saw the inefficiency, the conflict. He recognized that designing required creative genius, while manufacturing demanded military-grade operational discipline. He offered Silicon Valley a stark, irresistible deal. You design it, we will build it, and we will never compete with you. It was a promise of pure foundry service, liberating chip designers from the crushing capital expenditure and operational nightmares of fabrication. By 2014, Apple had refined this pure-play model into a strategic weapon for its A8 chip. They made a calculated decision to dump billions of dollars into TSMC. This wasn't just a contract, it was a hostile takeover of capacity. Apple secured 100% of TSMC's advanced 20-nanometer production lines, effectively shutting out rivals like Qualcomm and Samsung from the highest yield, most critical manufacturing nodes on Earth. This brilliant, cutthroat specialization has led to an unprecedented concentration of risk. Over 90% of the world's most advanced microchips are manufactured within a tight 20-mile strip of land on the western coast of Taiwan, specifically clustered around sites like TSMC's Fab 18 in Tainan. The geopolitical ramifications are stark. China considers Taiwan a rogue province, and the threat of an amphibious invasion across the Taiwan Strait remains a constant shadow. In the face of such a scenario, ASML and TSMC have integrated a devastating corporate self-destruct mechanism. Should China launch an invasion, ASML can remotely deactivate every single EUV machine from their headquarters in the Netherlands. Billions of dollars of the world's most sophisticated hardware would instantly become inert blocks of steel, useless as paperweights. The ultimate irony is chilling. We have spent trillions of dollars building an interconnected digital empire, a global infrastructure for cloud computing, banking, defense systems, and artificial intelligence. Yet this entire edifice relies on the flawless operation of a single Dutch town and the precarious political status of a volatile island nation, both holding the ultimate kill switch for the digital age.